Hi guys, it's Friday the 1st of July. I'm actually off work today. It's a working day, but I booked the day off and I'm here on the car park just past Waterloo Road. And I remember, I think the year before last, coming down here, I filmed some giant hogweed on this side. It was sort of round the corner towards where the bridge is. And not long after that it got totally eradicated, and I thought I'd come down today to see if it had come back or anything. But I've just noticed on the way there is indeed some giant hogweed here. And let me zoom in on what I'm showing you. We can tell for a start that that is definitely giant hogweed because of the size of the actual flower. And if I can get a better view, let me just pull the camera a bit higher, you can tell from the leaves, and also you can tell from the thickness of the stalk. You see the telltale reddish markings down the stalk and the pointy leaves. That's definitely giant hogweed. And if I move the camera slightly over to my right, there is another one there. That is giant hogweed as well. You can tell from the size of the flower heads, and you can tell by how many flower heads there are on that one stalk. So yeah, giant hogweed is back. Thankfully this bit here isn't anywhere where people can walk past it with their children or their dogs, so it's probably not such a danger to anybody. But whilst it usually grows close to water and riversides and stuff, it can grow along railway lines because it gets spread along. So yeah, that is giant hogweed. I didn't even spot that, my partner spotted it as we were walking down. I just was watching where I was walking. I'm going to just come on the other side because, as you can see, the sun's shining down on me there. So if I come on this side and look straight at it, this is the second stalk. This will probably give you a better view. Where am I? There it is. Look at that. That is absolutely giant hogweed. It's super tall, and it's going to get a lot taller as well. For instance, if we look at that one, I know I've just zoomed in on there, but I'm going to zoom in again and look at it, how tall it is in relation to the height of the fence. That's the line of the fence there, and the spikes on the fence, and the flower head is poking above that, but it's starting from a lot lower down, so it's a lot taller than the fence. I'm going to come back in a week or so, and if it's still there, I'm going to check on the height. Now I am going to walk round the corner and have a look and see if there's any more growing. I'm trying to remember the exact spot where the original stuff was. I don't think it was here, although here it is quite sparse. I think it's possible it was, yes it was here, because look, can you see there, that is the remains of one of the stalks. And if we look here, that looks like the remains of another stalk. And there is a like divot there. I don't know if you'll be able to notice it on camera as well, but I'm seeing places that look like they are the remains of the original stalks. So yeah, so this was the spot for sure. So you can see it's all gone. So yeah, this was definitely the spot where it was, and I really cannot spot any signs of it coming back. So they have pretty much eradicated it from here and I can't see any more opposite the tracks. I'm going to go through the fence. Wait, there's another bit there, look. Let me zoom in. You see? Because that is super tall, because you've got to remember where the top of the fence is on the street. The embankment, whatever you call it, runs down. So that one there is considerably higher than the fence. We go down, and I am sorry, I'm struggling to hold the camera steady, but we can see, if I've zoomed in correctly, the sun's in my eyes, how thick the stalk is. So yeah, that one is super tall. I might walk to the other side and just see what kind of view I can get from the other side. So I'm going to put the camera off for now, I'll just pull it out the fence. I'm going to walk around the corner, so I'm going to look down the whole thing. I don't think there'll be any more down here. Not from what I can see, no. I'm going to turn the camera off now. I will turn it on again. I will turn it on again if I see some more. But for now, I'm going to keep it turned off until I get round the other side. So I'll see you in a bit. So I'm round the other side now, and as you can see, I'm poking the camera upwards. And we can see there how massive that flower head is and how many stalks it has on it. And there's another one there and one there. Normal hogweed has around, well, a lot less stalks on it, and it's a lot smaller. I mean, this is quite tall. I'm poking my camera up, and I'm stood a lot higher up than this plant. But if I zoom in here on the stalk and we go down, you can see it's that telltale red on it. And if I zoom out a bit and we look at that leaf, you can see how the ends of the leaves are pointed and kind of spiky. And we're going to go down again and down and keep going down, 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 and you can see how this stalk gets absolutely massively thick. So go down, let me see if I can. There's another plant here. I'm going to come through. There's another plant here, as you can see. The leaves are quite close to me here. This is another big plant, and hairs in my face. And if we go down, I'm trying to get the best angle to show you guys. It's quite hard. Yeah, that actually, looking at that close up in real life, it looks quite scary. Go back from this side. So if you do see this, I mean, you're seeing it now in the video, but if you see this anywhere else in real life, because they do look very imposing, please don't touch it. It is extremely dangerous and it's extremely poisonous. The sap is phototoxic. That means if you touch it and you get it on your skin, any part of your skin that comes into contact with the sap of one of these plants will burn immediately in the sunlight, really badly blister and burn. And that phototoxicity can apparently stay on your skin for 5 to 7 years. At least that's what I read. I'm not a plant expert by any means, but That's what I read, but that is super tall, and that is definitely giant hogweed. I do remember reading that it was imported into the country many years ago by the Victorians, because the Victorians, they were kind of obsessed with things that were bigger, like bigger plants, and anything bigger and better they thought looked amazing. Let's take another look at the stalk, really close up, so you can really see that stalk close up. And we're coming out again now. So yeah, even though that plant isn't anywhere where it's an immediate danger to anyone, because it's full of blackberry bushes and spiky stuff and nettles, so nobody's going to go in there to play, and also dogs won't go in there to walk. And it's on the other side of the fence and the railway tracks are there, so it's reasonably out of harm's way, but it could spread. That looks like a baby giant hogweed actually, look. Even though it's very small, you can see that the leaves, if my camera decides to focus, come on camera, focus. I'm going to zoom out again because the camera's, yeah, the leaves have that little pointiness about them. So that is actually on this side of the fence, and just to give you guys perspective, it's here, that's where the original plant is, and that's where the baby plant is. So yeah, we really don't want giant hogweed growing here, where people are going to be walking the dogs and people are going to be parking the cars. Unfortunately, I can't get you this side view from the other plant, or maybe I can. I was going to say, because it's further down there, but the other plant is there. See that there? Oh, and the other one, don't know why I just walked past that, the other ginormous one is there. So we've seen, oh, that is massive. So yeah, that, and there's another one behind it there. And you can see when you look at it, because I filmed this last, well, not this batch, I filmed the ones on the other side, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's completely gone now, as you've seen. And people in the comments were saying, oh, it's not giant hogweed, but it definitely is. Those flower heads are so big. And if you wonder why I'm taking so much time to zoom in on them and look at them, it's just so anybody can get an actual proper good look. You can tell from the amount of small flower heads on each stalk that it is giant hogweed. So yeah, hopefully the council will come down and take care of that and kind of go nuclear on it and eradicate it, because it is very dangerous. But I am going to go now. So that is it for this video. It wasn't a cheerful video, but thank you for watching anyway. Please help me out and hit that like button, and I will see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.